Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to go into the Iqoo world, and this is the first thing that we are going to talk about. As we know that last week Iqoo 10 and Iqoo 10 Pro was launched in China, but now there are rumors that there is going to be a third member in the family of Iqoo 10, which is going to be Iqoo 10R, and it is expected to be launched in India very soon. So if it is true, and there are some leaked specs as well, so let's see what it has to offer and how it is going to be different from Iqoo 10 and Iqoo 10 Pro. Iqoo Neo 10R will be offered with three different RAM packages, which means there will be 8 by 128 GB, 8 by 256 GB, and 12 by 256 GB. So these are the three variants of the RAM. Now there are rumors and highly chance that this is going to be an Indian version of the Iqoo Neo 10, and it will be rebranded in India as the Iqoo Neo 10 and not Iqoo Neo 10R, because it is quite similar to Iqoo Neo 10, which was launched in China. The Chinese version of Iqoo Neo 10 had 6.78 inches display with 1260 by 2800 AMOLED display and 144 Hz refresh rate with 4500 nits peak brightness. It is going to be powered by Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chipset, and it will have 50 megapixel main camera, 8 megapixel ultra wide camera, and 16 megapixel selfie camera. It is going to have 6100 mAh battery with 120 watts fast charger. But it is going to be a wired charger. The Iqoo Neo 10 or Iqoo Neo 10R is not going to have a wireless charger as the other members of its family. Well, these are the news so far about Iqoo Neo 10 or Iqoo Neo 10R of the Indian version Iqoo Neo 10. We will be talking about it as we have an official launch date in India, or it is launched in India, and if we know about any other specs. So that's it from the Iqoo family. Now let's talk about Snapdragon 8s Elite chipset and the phones that are going to have this chipset. Lastly, we saw Snapdragon 8 Gen S3 chipset, but it was quite low performing from 8 Gen Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. But the 8 Gen 3, 8 Gen, uh, uh, sorry, 8S Gen 3 was also seen in many phones despite its low performance because of its branding. Yes, they branded it well and it was acquired by many phones. Now the Snapdragon family is going to have another chipset, and this is going to be acquired by many phones that are going to launch soon. This is Snapdragon 8S Elite chipset. According to the news, the Snapdragon 8S Elite chipset is currently in the testing phase, and according to the results, it is going to be between its performance is going to be between Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 and Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. So its performance is going to be less than Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 as 8S Gen 3 we saw this year. Now, so far, we don't know which phones are going to be powered by Snapdragon 8S Elite chipset. But according to the news and the rumors, there are many phones which are going to acquire this. Many phones are have already announced it, but we don't know their list yet. I mean, many phones are interested in it, but we don't have the actual list yet. But the actual list is going to be launched in around April. It is expected to come in April. So far, the phones that are acquiring this chipset are going to be, have a 7000 mAh battery, which is quite an upgrade. Like the phones, one of the phones that we know so far is Realme Neo 7, which is about to launch at the end of this month, expected to be launched at the end of this month, or maybe in the start of the next month. So that's it from the Snapdragon family. Let me know what you think about these rumors and news, and what are your expectations from the upcoming phones. Also, tell me know what do you think about the Iqoo, this is the latest phone which is going to launch in India. Are you going to acquire it, or what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.